Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, captured in U.S.-led operation, arrives in New York to face federal charges. January 4th, 2026. In a dramatic escalation of long-standing tensions between the United States and Venezuela, President Nicolas Maduro was captured during a U.S. military operation in Caracas on January 3, 2026, and flown to New York City to stand trial on federal drug trafficking and narco-terrorism charges. The operation, which involved targeted strikes on Venezuelan targets, marks a bold move by the U.S. government to bring the ousted leader to justice after years of indictments and a $15 million bounty on his head. Photos obtained by ABC News depict a handcuffed Maduro being escorted by Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA agent Terry Cole, and other federal agents shortly after his plane landed in New York on Saturday evening. The images show Maduro, dressed in a light blue shirt, surrounded by a team of agents in dark tactical gear, highlighting the high-security nature of his transfer. Maduro's wife, Celia Flores, was also captured and accompanied him on the flight to the U.S. The capture unfolded amid U.S. military strikes on Venezuela, with Maduro being extracted from Caracas and transported aboard the USS Iwo Jima before being helicoptered into New York City. Upon arrival, the couple was taken to Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where Maduro is expected to face arraignment in the coming days. Background on the charges. Maduro's legal troubles stem from a 2020 superseding indictment by the U.S. Department of Justice, which accuses him of leading a corrupt regime that has used government power to facilitate drug trafficking for decades. The charges include narco-terrorism conspiracy, cocaine importation, conspiracy, possession of machine guns and destructive devices. These allegations portray Maduro as the head of the Cartel of the Suns, a purported drug trafficking organization involving high-ranking Venezuelan officials. The U.S. has long claimed that Maduro's administration has protected and promoted narcotics operations, flooding American streets with cocaine while enriching itself. President Donald Trump addressed the operation, stating, "We're bringing him to justice," emphasizing the U.S. commitment to combating international drug cartels. International reactions and legal questions. The operation has sparked immediate controversy, with legal experts questioning its compliance with international law. Critics argue that the U.S. capture of a sitting head of state on a foreign soil could violate sovereignty principles, potentially straining diplomatic relations further. Venezuela's government in exile and opposition figures have hailed the move as a step toward democracy, while allies like Russia and China have condemned it as an act of aggression. Protests erupted in Caracas following the strikes, with reports of explosions and chaos in the capital. The U.S. has defended the action as necessary to dismantle a regime accused of human rights abuses and electoral fraud. What happens next? Maduro is set to appear in a New York federal court, where prosecutors will outline the case built over years of investigations. If convicted, he could face life imprisonment. The trial is expected to draw global attention, potentially revealing details about Venezuela's alleged ties to international drug networks. As developments unfold, the power vacuum in Venezuela raises questions about the country's future governance. Interim leaders may emerge, but instability remains a concern. This story is developing, with more updates expected as court proceedings begin.